Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. It's your Gallifrey pals.
And we are getting fracked.
We are getting fracked.
That's Paula. I'm Kat.
You said that's Paula, and I almost went, I'm Paula. That's right. I am Paula, and that's Kat.
Yes, it is.
I'm
trying to save you a little bit of talking, but you're still
just
matching me.
I can't not talk is the problem.
Hard.
Maybe that's why I'm not getting better.
The cough is lingering, everybody.
Hopefully I won't do a lot of coughing.
Oh, wait, we didn't do any...
Did we not do a...
we didn't do a BSG.
Gate. Holy crap. I'm here. I'm with it.
We're here. No, we didn't do one for BSG. I wouldn't want to either, because BSG feels hard to do separate.
The last time we got together and filmed some reactions, I was under the weather, and so we did it over Zoom. And I still have the...
Mm-hmm. Did you need an example?
It's also happening. But we are watching Battlestar Galactica.
Season 4, episode 12.
Episode 12. We are watching
the
extended version because our patrons
we're taking those 8 extra minutes, baby.
That's the one. Because last time we didn't watch extended thinking it's what people would have more access to, but turns out it was the opposite, and everyone got mad.
And we were like, oopsie.
So now we're doing it the other way around, which makes me think it's going to be...
I know, we're going to end up screwing it over again.
So we're watching the extended version. If you're on YouTube, that doesn't matter.
Win.
Our patrons...
Oh, yeah, YouTube, it doesn't matter at all.
Who are doing a watch-along with us, you can join them. Patreon.com/gallifreygals. Hopefully this is the version that you have.
A disquiet follows my soul. I hate that.
Also, in between... the previous episode and this episode, we know that there were these webisodes, Face of the Enemy. We are not going to be reacting to those. If you're a patron, here's what we're talking about doing. Watching them on our own time, and then coming together and filming a little discussion where we talk about them.
Yeah.
So if you're a patron, keep an eye out for that at some point. But what we have access to isn't great quality, and it just seemed like we'll get to it. It's a supplemental thing, and that feels like an extra. We're gonna set this aside, and we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Because really, they just put it out to tide people over during the break.
Yeah, during that 6 months.
So
they were like, "We promise we're coming back. The writer's strike didn't take us down."
We don't need that to fill in because.
We know there's little bits of information. We will get that context.
We just could go roll right into the next episode.
Justifying our actions. Thank you so much for being here.
That's the choice.
Really excited to watch it. Episode 12. We just left off of some heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Dee is gone.
Oh, boy.
That was a bitch and a half to edit.
Ugh, I bet.
Shit's rough.
It's not a happy time.
No. But then it did that thing where we talked about it where it's like, unfortunately, it shouldn't have happened. She shouldn't have lost her life. But it kind of snapped some people into shape. And Ty was like the hero of the episode.
Yeah.
He was the one that was like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Like, you're the Admiral, I'm your XO. What is killing yourself going to do for everybody?
Yeah, how's that going to help?
Everybody that also wants to not be around anymore. Like, what,
No one wants to be here. That doesn't mean you get to not be here.
No, we're going to get through
It's like family dinner. No one wants to be here, but everyone has to be, so stick with it.
I'm going to stand up and say that sometimes there comes a line where you can't go to family dinner anymore.
No, I just mean, yes, of course.
No, I know what you mean.
Anyway, I think we're going to watch this episode and see how much it emotionally wrecks us.
Yeah. I can't wait to have a donut later to make this energy also just feel even more...
Oh, yeah. After this, the reward is a donut.
A donut. Okay.
Would you like to plug your headphones in?
No.
Well, I guess you're not going to hear anything then.
No.
Everyone shut the frack up for a second. Got it.
I see it.
She's like, how could I be pregnant?
It's so beautiful.
I still don't see anything.
It's our baby, so... Our baby.
You are so old.
I need a drink. Here. Next best thing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, smoke around a pregnant lady. Sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot of smoking.
Thank
around
you.
pregnantly.
Yep.
She'll live.
I guess she is a Cylon.
This is true.
Do you know what that is, really?
A miracle?
Yep.
A gift from God?
That's the future of the
Oh,
entire
okay, we're that.
Cylon
All right.
race.
Already loading up on the expectations.
I don't know, that
No
nurse is
Cylon parent has
looking...
ever produced a child, ever. That means it's possible for our race to survive even without resurrection.
Oof.
Ishe, get me the fetal monitor.
Ishe, I'm nervous.
Yeah, Ishe is plotting an abortion, I think, right now.
Which I don't like that. And we're going to have to say no.
No problem. At least the Cylons are having fun, right?
How wild to see him like this with her.
The end cap needs to be refitted. I already told him it's too high on one side, but he won't listen.
Look, I promise I will get you in there as soon as I can. Busy today, Chief.
He's being blood.
I'll go and get the doctor.
Oof. Oh, Felix.
Sorry.
Where's the damn fetal monitor?
Can't keep those toasters waiting.
Oh, boy.
I was gonna be like, I mean, it's not like a Cylon is the reason you lost your leg, but it is, so there you go.
And aren't you concerned about having a Cylon, a second in command of the fleet?
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to discuss military protocol or chain of command in a public forum.
Forming a permanent alliance with the rebel Cylons currently in this fleet?
I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals.
I'm
not going to talk about this.
answer any
I'm
questions.
not going to talk about that.
Such a move?
What's the vice president have to do with it? Why not ask the president?
No comment.
Missing in action.
I guess he's not technically president
Not
right
no
now.
more.
It's President Roslin.
President is resting comfortably aboard Galactica. We believe the fifth Cylon to be dead. She died some time ago.
How do you know it was a woman?
His last question.
Because they think it's Ty's wife because of his Ellen.
Permanent alliance between this government and the Cylons. Any Cylons is out of the question.
Laura Roslin's still the president. She'll make the final call.
Funny how she kind of dropped out of sight ever since her prophecies about Earth turned out to be a bunch of crap.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He has been right a lot recently.
Makes it a little bit easier
To tell you to get the hell out.
to know who to hold responsible if there's an unfortunate incident.
I see what he's saying. Like, oh, are you gonna like make a threat? Then if something happens.
Oh, the number went from 50 to 44. They've lost 6 more people after D.
Said suicides are up.
Yep. All right, chill out. Chill out, everybody. Chill out. As I say, people are really going to be leaning towards
Oh yeah.
Gaius after
they
this.
Need
Losing
something,
Earth like
right?
that.
Like they need
No, nothing for.
hope.
The words will come, guys. They always do.
And I'm making them up.
Well, he's having a crisis of faith now.
When you go out there, you're divinely inspired.
So what if I go out there and tell them God's a fraud? Coasters come off the tracks. So enjoy the final thrilling ride through the air.
I like him with the short
I
hair.
love the short hair.
You won't.
Look at her dress.
God won't let you.
It's
Interesting
very
she's not in
angelic.
red, yeah.
Yeah.
All you've experienced, you still take counsel of your fears.
You have to let go. Just let go.
What are you going to say?
Perhaps I'll be inspired.
She plays so many different versions of herself on this show. It's got
so
to be
good.
confusing.
What about the FTL question?
It's possible. Be able to upgrade all the jump drives in the entire fleet with Cylon technology.
Upgrade their engines at gunpoint?
Yeah.
We need the quorum.
Turn into what's her face?
Truly.
First issue's gonna be whether we can make these upgrades with Galactica personnel only.
Sharon's and Six's, possibly Leoben's, just to do the
Oof.
installations.
And it tells me the upgrades should triple the fleet's jump capacity.
Their technology,
That's pretty big.
our technology is way ahead of ours. Yours.
Maybe you'd like a chart to keep it all straight.
Triples our chances of finding a
I mean,
habitable
yeah, that's
planet
huge.
that I might be able to sell.
Yeah,
I
mean,
think that's
a
exactly
big
what you
selling
have to
point,
sell.
yeah.
Because there is a catch, right?
Okay, Gata.
Why is he even in here?
We want to be part of the fleet, full members, citizens, seat at the quorum, the whole thing. Your oath states that you protect us just like everybody else.
It makes sense, but this
It's intense.
takes time to get people to
That will guarantee your safety.
want to support the idea.
I've convinced them that the Admiral takes these sorts of things very seriously.
It makes sense.
You're not seriously thinking about this. Sure.
Yeah.
You're not seriously thinking about this, sir.
Yeah, Gata, I mean, I get it, but also, come on. You just, maybe, I don't know.
This is a political decision.
I don't know either.
I have to run it by the president. Something you want to get off your chest?
Particularly?
Well, I don't believe you.
You wear the uniform, you obey the rules.
Yeah.
That's what he
Rather
believes.
treat the old man with the respect he's due, or you'll find yourself shoveling waste on the recycling ship. Something else you want to say?
Just do it.
Not
Just
yet.
put him in the brig.
She's going through a rough patch. We all are.
Yeah, but
She's the
he's the
president.
president, so sorry. Time to suck it up. We don't have time.
We don't have it.
Either step down or start doing your job. Sorry, you're the president.
Like, everyone deserves the time to try and be able to process what they're going through, but you've also taken an oath.
Yeah, you are. It's different. You're the president.
Different.
Adama doesn't have time to do all this, so why should she? Like, it's ridiculous. Get over it. I know you have cancer. You're sad about all this stuff.
And
then
it
don't be
sucks.
president anymore. Step aside then.
Yeah. She's taking her meds again. Just kidding. No, she's not. Ma'am, you've got it.
All right, give up, coward. Oh, sorry. I don't have any. I just don't have a lot of sympathy at all.
I want her to get through it. I want to see her on the other side of it. It's just really hard to see her to make these decisions and, like, be very selfish about it and not just step down. Like, you're not in the place to do this job anymore.
Acute renal
Obviously.
failure.
Yeah. Unless she thinks not taking these meds is going to put me more in my right mind to be able to lead until maybe for as long as I can, but like...
Give some blood, build up supply.
We have enough of his type in the blood bank.
You got a lot of half Cylon blood just lying around, do you?
This is ridiculous. You have to tell him. His father should know.
Ishay, zip it.
I agree with her.
I guess you better come with me.
Oh, gosh.
That I was bound.
It's
by
not his baby?
confidentiality. Well, she's dead now. It still applies.
It's not his baby. It's not half Cylon.
I'm not his father, am I?
I'm sorry.
That's why we were like...
Then later on, she asked me to do a paternity test because she wanted to know.
Oh.
Whose is it? Who was she sleeping with?
Who?
I'll tell him, and then the two of you can work it out on your
Oh
own.
my gosh,
Who is it? Oh gosh, another mystery.
Who was she sleeping with? I don't remember. What if it's freaking Gata? That would be hilarious, honestly.
Who could it be? Who would
Well, we were at one point like, how in the world this is another miracle? They're not supposed to. How could they have gotten pregnant? Because they didn't.
Oh,
When you have to
Jesus.
go in for another Deluxin treatment.
I'm not.
Tomorrow.
Ugh, she is lying.
Make a public declaration that an alliance with the Silence is critical.
It has to come from...
Not just yet, though. I need a little time.
Yeah, but you need to do it. There's only so much time.
Yeah. Especially if you're not taking
We need you, Laura.
your meds.
I need a little time.
What is a little time?
Just don't overdo it, all right?
I won't.
Yeah, well.
Oh, rough. Rough,
Who's
rough,
that
rough,
was being
rough,
freaking
rough.
arrested, look like.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. I was just... Who's throwing trash around? He's getting so annoyed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He's
That's
like,
a little
"Pick
detail
up
that keeps
your
happening.
damn
Is it
trash."
the... Maybe it's the Gaius little flyer pamphlet things?
Maybe.
You tried to throw me out an airlock once.
Still crying about that?
Turns out the jury that convicted me was made of 2 Cylons and a woman married to a Cylon.
Big laugh, applause, applause, applause.
Killed those 50 billion people, Kara.
It wasn't me.
No, it was your husband.
No, it actually wasn't.
It wasn't.
He didn't even know he was a Cylon at that point in time, so.
So you get your kicks these days? I'm sorry, I meant half.
They are really going for it.
Wow, Gator, you're being such a dick.
You think maybe he nuked a few cities, executed a few thousand prisoners?
He didn't know. They didn't know.
Well, then again, maybe you're a Cylon too.
We're not talking about that.
And there's gonna be a reckoning, Kara.
Is that a threat?
Sounds like it.
It sounds like it.
God's damn right, that's a threat.
I don't know why have we not put him in the brig?
Somebody close that hatch. Let's talk.
Oh, good. Good. Let's incite of... Oh, yeah, dude.
Unfettered access to the most critical systems on every ship in this fleet. Delegate from Caprica can see the danger that this poses.
Absolutely, I
Fair.
acknowledge the validity of your concerns.
Earth was a mirage dangled in front of us for 4 long years in order to maintain
Or
power.
to, like, give you something to hope for.
control the government over the democratic wishes.
Oh, yeah, that might be kind of true.
The Cylons. For help. Or are they suddenly our friends?
But again, how do we stop war?
Favor? All opposed?
Ugh.
There's no Cylon will board a ship in this fleet without permission of its people.
It sucks that there's so much, like, I can understand from so
Yeah,
many
I
different
mean, this
perspectives
stuff is
of
so
it.
complicated. There are no easy answers and there are no right ways, and it's really
hard. And it's crazy to see Zarek in this position because, like, he feels like he's been... I mean, because Alora has abandoned everybody.
Yeah. I mean...
And so they're just sitting there trying to pick up his, like,
He's
her
not
slack.
wrong that Roslyn and Adama just do whatever they want.
Correct.
That's not very democratic.
No. Was that gonna be Roslyn running? She gonna wear herself.
Yeah, I think it is her. I think you're right. Yeah.
She gonna wear herself thin.
Birds. Fracking unacceptable.
This is what Gata's done, I think.
Tell Fagursky I'll see him down on his deck in 10 minutes. You better be there at 9.
Should have put Gata in the brig when he started acting out of turn.
Or at least taken him off of, you know, like, oh no. Everything's so bad.
What can I do? I got 20 men sick.
Your people are not sick. They're reporting sick.
10 is a lot. That's a lot.
You get your crew up here, and I want this place cleaned up.
Ooh, he's angry.
You gotta
Oh, it's more than I run in a long time.
She just...
You look good.
Thank you.
You're supposed to be in sick bay with a tube.
Yeah, you're supposed to be getting your treatment right now.
You never intended to go.
Send me to the brig. I can run there.
A moment of euphoria as your body recovers from the toxicity of the
And then
treatment.
it's gonna...
Well, the president's health is a security issue.
That's true.
My resignation will be on your desk.
Good.
Honestly?
We need you.
You are leaving me to do this on my own. Stop.
A dying leader will guide the people to the blah, blah, blah. Frickin' blah, blah. I've been there, I've done that, now what?
Now actually lead.
Maybe tomorrow really isn't coming.
Oh,
Maybe today's all we
man.
have left.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you do need to hand in your resignation.
I've earned the right to live a little before
I mean,
die.
that's true, but then you
Yes.
cannot be president anymore.
No.
Yes, you've earned it.
So resign now.
So have you.
Are these the actions of a father towards his children?
No. It shouldn't be.
You're letting anger blind you.
What have you done to deserve this punishment?
Okay, but what do we do about it
no.
then? What do we do then?
What sins have you committed?
Is it what is riling up anger
Everybody's done.
gonna do for you? What is the constructive thing we can do in this
to
situation?
wander through the universe without hope. God, who should come down here and beg for our forgiveness?
Tira's like, oh, huh, this is interesting. It is also okay to be mad at God.
Absolutely.
But
Hot dog's the dad? The way they look, that's what made me think.
do we think that's... Oh my gosh, that is not what I would... That is not who I would have guessed. Yep.
Oh.
Well, you stirred up anger, and now everyone's just gonna let a fight happen because you've stirred up an angry mob. Cool. This civilization, I hope they all blow up. I don't care what happens to them. I'm so annoyed with how they're all acting. We should be past this at this point in the season. This is dumb. End the show. Just end it then.
Jump drive upgrades is a military decision.
Sorry.
Alone get to make that determination.
Yeah, this is gonna be not good.
You have a problem with that?
Yeah, I do.
The crew of the Tillium ship is mutinied.
Yep, everything
Killed
is all
Cylon
over.
and 2 Marines.
Tillium ship's pulling out of formation and spinning up their...
All right, great. Bye. Have fun on your own.
The drives are spooled up.
They're out of here. Anger has taken over.
Because no one will actually... The leadership is failing.
And
that
that's
does
huge.
come down to Roslyn and Adama. They have failed.
They're communicating with Colonial 1, sir.
It's gonna be Zarek.
Person has the right to protect themselves from oppression. Take whatever measures you think necessary.
How do we get through this?
I would so much rather watch them try to work together and find a solution. Like, I don't know, like we're in fucking Star Trek. Like,
but it's not Star Trek.
Like, but that's what makes good. Like, can't we be in that point in this show now? Why are we still back and forth on, like, people being absolute idiots? It's not fun to watch.
Locate and arrest the vice president.
I mean, you're just justifying
orders if he resists.
Yeah.
What they're
Everybody's
doing.
just fueling it.
The use of deadly force is
Alright.
Atrocious.
Yeah. And send a bunch of Marines into Los Angeles and kidnap a bunch of people and shove them into vans and deport them. Like, okay, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
People act this way because you aren't a good leader.
And that's the thing. The
thing is, you don't need to be a leader. You need to be a military leader. You're good at that. Fucking Rosalind needs to get her shit together.
Yep.
I don't know anything about being a father.
It sucks. Except for the parts that don't. Don't worry, we'll make it work.
We?
Oh, okay, show. This is really sweet now. Get me off this roller coaster. I hate you.
This guy.
That frickin' door right now. Lessons in parenting.
This is fucking adorable. See, can we just get more people to, like, talk and communicate and work together? Isn't that more interesting to watch at this point in the story? At this point in the story.
You never leave them alone. Someone's always here.
That's why they had to beat the shit out of each other first.
You get first shift.
Because that's how this show works. They have to make it really, really bad before anybody...
But we did that.
I know.
And then it started to get better, and then we backslid. That's what I'm frustrated with.
Absolutely.
I want it to continue to make progress.
Don't move from that frickin' chair.
Oof.
Yeah, I believe that you would walk happily to the gallows. But the idea of being publicly humiliated...
Zarek, what have you been up to, you piece of shit?
Gods.
You're reaching. Am I? Drug running.
Jesus.
Oh, Tom Zarek.
Even a murder or two. I don't think that the legend and the myth can survive the airing of that much dirty laundry.
You really think the fleet is going to sit still?
Without the Tillium ship, we're not going anywhere.
Fair enough.
You think I know where the Tillium ship is?
Read the file. Juicy stuff.
We've been monitoring your communications.
You know what the difference is between you and I, Admiral? You wear that uniform, and I don't.
I mean, that's... I get... it's not like he doesn't make... He's the one who's been leaving trash around. Or this just mirrors those moments.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that folder?
Hold on to it for blackmail? Yeah.
Laundry report.
What a bluff!
Which means it wasn't a wrong bluff, though.
No, sure wasn't. Sure wasn't.
Frack.
It's your only warning.
This is gonna go so bad.
I hope you understand that this will have consequences.
Who is he talking to? Great. Thought so.
I've thought about the consequences.
Right. Alright, cool. Thanks for ruining a character I really liked, show.
And once it starts, we'll get more support.
Gonna mutiny on Galactica.
I need a partner.
Okay. Alright. I guess I'll buckle up for what the rest of the show's gonna be.
They found the Tillian ship. Do you care?
Nope. It's gonna be a ride.
Oh, I'm so annoyed. I really thought we were past this shit in the show, that we were gonna be actually working toward, like, a solution. And this is just personal preference, obviously. But I'm so ready for the show to be about figuring out how to actually come together instead of further splintering everyone apart. I find it so fucking frustrating. It's so hard for me to watch. They don't even try to talk to each other. They don't try to live up to their responsibilities. They're all such dickheads. Every single person. I don't even know if there's a single character in the show that I like right now. I mean, maybe Lee is the only one. But they've basically taken every character I have ever liked and either killed them or made them so I don't like them. I mean, at least T-Roll, like, came to a sense... I mean, sort of, had a nice moment with Hot Dog. It's like... I just find these plot lines so frustrating.
They're exhausting.
It's like...
Because we've been through it a lot. It's been through
and that's
it a lot.
Part of it. It's like we keep doing back and forth and back and forth. And it's like, you do not trust that... Like, if you don't have enough for 22 episodes or whatever, then make it a 6... I know that's not their call, but, like, I just... Why? I just feel like we're dragging it out and conjuring up drama. But even if this is what was happening, if Rosalind was like, I'm gonna try and actually be a good I just want to watch some people try to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like anyone's trying to do the right thing. Everyone's just trying to get one over on everyone else, and it's not fun to watch. That's all.
It's like you said, Lee is probably the only person I feel like who's really trying out of everybody.
It's like so frustrating for me.
I personally kind of didn't put it past the show to kind of end back up at this point, so I think I just kind of cushioned my fall.
I was just hoping.
Yeah, I didn't allow that.
So I'm just annoyed now. It just is frustrating.
It's really frustrating. I mean, the last couple episodes have been really good and kind of giving us some answers while still leading us into more questions.
But also, like, making progress. I just want to feel...
there was some progress.
It's not that there can't be conflict or developments or, like, people changing their mind or, like, doing things I don't agree with. But we need to be making progress. We're almost done with the show, and I just feel like we're just treading water and not actually working toward it.
A solution.
And that's just my personal preference for what I want to see in the story right now. So,
they're definitely taking it in a very intense, sometimes way too real way. And I think that also plays a part in it too, you know?
Yeah, that's very fair.
Just like,
you know, the context with which
by...
you watch something or engage in some piece of media is going to affect how you feel about it, how you perceive it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's exhausting.
Yeah, I'm just like...
It's exhausting. It is exhausting. Because that's what I want to see in the world right now. I want to see people to be able to, like, sit down, put their shit aside, and just talk to one another and own up to being the leader that they should be. And it's just not happening in a lot of places. And it's really frustrating.
So, yeah.
It's like there's that part... I really do get it. Like... 4 years living how you know, going through everything you went through, thinking you're going to get this, like, pot of gold at the end of the, you know, other side of the rainbow. But then you don't, and it's all gone. And it's incredibly discouraging, and it sucks. But the fleet has fallen apart because the leaders weren't there to pick up the slack where they should have.
Rosalind has never... tried to lead like someone who wants to take into account the will of the people. Not for one moment.
No.
And Adam is a military leader, so that's just not his MO. But she should be balancing him out there. And the fact that she refuses to do that...
We've seen them do before. And so it's frustrating to, like, see it not possible. And again, all the things she's going through, her little speech that she had, like, she is allowed to do those things. She should be able to live before she, you know, like... that is a thing that happens. It's the euphoria after stopping taking your meds because it's trying to kill the stuff in your body and you feel awful. And all those things make sense. But just be responsible about it because not everyone else should have to go down that route with you. Like, that's your choice for yourself, and that is so okay.
But also, you are
away
not
from your
a
other
normal
responsibilities.
person. You are the president, and you have fought to hold on to that presidency. You could have stepped aside and let Lee continue to be the president. But that, I feel like the show was like, oh, wait, we actually need to have 6 additional episodes, so we need to manufacture some drama and conflict real quick. Like...
They really went for it.
I feel like I'm watching them tread water with, like, Lost or something. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So
I'm so curious where they're going to take it. Oh, boy, oh,
Gata
boy.
is being such a
Gata is wild, and I think Face of Enemy has some of, like, some Gata stuff that happened.
Honestly,
but it's just, like, it's not going to justify his behavior for me.
Care anymore.
Like,
at this point, I don't like him. He can go hang out with Tori for all I care.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch any more shit with him because he's being so frustrating.
Yeah.
And
It's
get in the
frustrating
comments and
and
tell me how it's
selfish and
justified or
angry.
how it isn't justified. I don't care about that. It's not fun to watch. And isn't that what a TV show is? And that doesn't mean everything has to be happy all the time.
No.
There can be a fun kind of stress, and this show is often that. Sometimes it just makes me mad.
Yep.
Anyway.
And if it works for you, that's A-okay.
I wonder what parts of that were taken out for the broadcast version.
I'd be curious too. I was thinking maybe the last scene that we just watched with Adama and Roslyn could have maybe been cut. I don't know. Probably some of Gata's crap.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's hard because all of that did feel very
Nothing felt like it wasn't in the episode.
No, like everything felt,
you know,
as it should. And 8 minutes is a long time to cut out. Or 9 minutes? No, 8 minutes.
8 minutes, yeah.
That's a long time. 8 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, but that felt... I will say, for as much as I was frustrated with that, like, I'm like,
it felt like a regular
did we
episode.
watch the extended one? Because it felt like a normal... It did not feel long to me. I'm just opening it up now. Yeah. Yeah, it did not feel like long to me. So, I mean, that's something it has going for it. Even when I'm like, I hate this show.
It's all right, Ronald D. Moore. It's doing its thing. We get it.
No, f*** you, Ronald D. Moore. Also, I hate DS9, so get out of here.
Oh, no.
Get out of here, Ronald D. Moore. No, you're a lovely... I'm sure I don't know you, but I like much of your work.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm done talking about it.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Stick around if you still feel like it. Like the video, comment below. I'm sure many of you are right now. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/GallifreyGals. We'll get full-length watch-along reactions, access to our Discord community, and other behind-the-scenes stuff like we talked about at the beginning of this episode. And with that, we will see you next time.
As we watch more Battlestar Galactica.
I promise we will. So say we all.
Bye. Yeah, we're not quitting. Everyone who's like, are you going to quit watching? Why would we do that?
We're so close.
Why would we quit?
in the home
Do you not understand? This is our job.